What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. So we have some interesting stuff going on, guys. Let's start with this page, which is showing a lot of system upgrades by April 1. So that is in 2 days. And I want to show you guys what that means, because it's very obvious that they were upgrading to ISO 20022. Of course, things are not going to happen in one day, right? It takes a couple of days, it takes maybe a week or two before everything is starting to work and to be used. And here we can clearly see on a couple of pages, couple of companies where it's really obvious what they're doing. Here we can see Credit Agricole Bank, who is updating to ISO 20022 electronic payment system April 1. Here we can see another one, Bank of China, March 31st, April 1st, 2023, nationwide system maintenance. You can see here, this is all on their websites, guys. This is not some Photoshop stuff or bullshit. This is real stuff happening. 1 April, Bank of China. Here we can see HSBC, right? 2 April, maintenance. I can keep going and showing you all these banks that are updating on April 1st, April 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It is ongoing, guys. They're changing what they're doing. They're changing the system. They are going towards a new system and it's going to be used. Now, if you want to be on the right side, you have to be ready, because things may happen very fast. MasterCard transaction processing rules with contactless payment update effective April 1st. I can keep going, guys, and you can clearly see that this guy brought to us all these banks that have these maintenance. Upcoming outage to internet banking and mobile banking, April 2nd, right? This weekend, you can see Savings Bank system maintenance, April 1st. Now, if you think that this is all coincidence, be my guest. I don't think that this is coincidence, guys. I think this really means something that we are very close. Now, again, we have to look at the bigger picture. What is happening? Banks are failing. Again, they dropped to zero. Banks dropped to zero, guys. That's crazy. Think about this. What is about to happen is going to be so huge. Now, let's take a look at this video.
What the 10-year yield doing? What are they doing? They're keeping it very stable. But going back again to the market. Market bottoms, we don't know where it is. I'm going to say it's probably close to 6,000 or lower. We are going to get there again at one point. Let's just say we bottom out in a full-on meltdown in the debt market, which will cause rates to spike in an uncontrolled fashion. You've got a meltdown in the global equity markets here. Stocks will plummet as rates spike in an uncontrolled fashion. This is going to be by design. This is not going to be by accident, of course. And wherever the Dow bottom is at, let's say we bottom at 6,000. I think gold is going to be equal. So gold 6,000, Dow 6,000. That's what I think it's going to be. And it could be lower. It could be Dow 4,000. It could be 3. Whatever it might be, we're going to get, at least in my view, a 1-to-1. It could be 2-to-1 favoring gold. And I think we can get a 10-to-1 with regard to gold, silver. So, I mean, just do the math here. If we get Dow 6,000, gold 6,000, what are we talking about? $600 for silver. It's pretty... But look, I'm telling people my best estimate of what can happen in a full-on meltdown here. And I also, what have I been telling people for a while now? And I got backed up by Jim Rogers on this. Yeah. Jim Rogers came out, I think, just a couple of days ago saying people need exposure to commodities. I've been telling people this right now freaking long. That people, again, think of how...
Very key advice here, guys, and I've been telling this to people so many times, that gold and silver are going to go up as well, in my opinion, together with XRP. And gold and silver are like the safest assets to have right now. Now, I'm not really talking about the digital stuff, like buying gold digitally. Yes, you can, and that will for sure go up, but that is manipulated very much. It's better to have like literally the physical asset. Because think about this, the only physical asset is gold and silver. Those are two precious metals that you can just hold physically. which no one can take away from you if you just have it stashed somewhere, or you know, somewhere you trust, just as a backup, as something that will, because you can clearly see this guy knows what he's talking about, guys. Stocks are going to plummet. They're going to be, people are going to be surprised by what is going to happen. They're not going to believe it at first sight, but we know it's coming, and that's the whole thing of this. Everyone knows. Let's take a look here.
Most important issue about XRP, and that is there is a difference, okay? There's a difference between the way in which an asset is distributed and the nature of the asset at a given moment in time. And I think the issue in Ripple that gets lost in all of the discussion is whatever happened in the original distribution of XRP tokens, 10 years ago, and whether that was or wasn't an unregistered securities offering, that's what the courts will decide. That's a different question from whether XRP today is a security. And the SEC itself has said that assets can change their nature over time as they achieve utility and as they achieve decentralization. So if I had to make a prediction, I'll just make a quick prediction, and that is that there is a settlement to be done here somewhere, and the settlement has to do with the distribution of the tokens so that existing token holders can continue to trade them and find value in them the way that the most important issue about
Very interesting point of view as well, right? Because the SEC has said that at one point, if an asset changes its utility and is being used for something, that it can change the nature of it being a security or not, right? With their own words. So you can clearly see that a lot of people understand very well that XRP Ripple is positioned very well for this lawsuit, guys. Any day now, any day, and we can see what will happen. They're really going to do this. Cyber attack, blackout, internet down. Now, this is also something I've been telling you for a while. If they want to really go into this new digital world where they are using a new system, there has to be some kind of event. And this is what I'm telling you guys. I think this is going to be it. And we are so close. I think we are so close to this event happening. Now,
partners to take immediate action to shore up their defenses against potential cyber attacks. We've previously warned about the potential for Russia to conduct cyber attacks against the United States, including as a response to the unprecedented economic costs that the US and allies and partners impose in response to Russia's further invasion of Ukraine. Today, we are reiterating those warnings, and we're doing so based on evolving threat intelligence that the Russian government is exploring options for potential cyber attacks on critical infrastructure in the United States.
This is a Mr. Pool drop, by the way, guys. So just understand that this will happen at some point. When? No one knows. When exactly, I cannot tell you, right? But it will happen. This is something that is needed to actually go into that new system. This is also when we can just turn on our mobile or our laptop after a while the internet has been down, and you can literally see that XRP price has a very new price. It's not available in exchanges. Stuff like that, guys. It sounds crazy, right? But it's something that can just happen, and it takes a couple of days for this to happen, guys. It's not even that big, right? So please be aware of what is about to happen, guys. Like, people do not understand that they're wasting time. System maintenance, again, will be performed on Saturday, 1 April. You can clearly see that everywhere there is just system maintenance, and they are really pushing this out there, guys. Updating mobile banking, 2 April. Like, you can clearly see what they're about to do, right? So be aware of this. Malaysians can now use QR codes for local banking apps. Malaysian's company Mobile used RippleNet to process transactions, plus only need to hold XRP or XLM wallets to facilitate transactions. Very, very interesting, right? We are moving closely and more closely towards this kind of world where this is just normal. And you can clearly see you need to hold XRP wallets and XLM wallets. For people that think that it's not going to be really using XRP, you don't know what is going on, guys. Again, XRP will be used, guys. It will be something that will be used by the whole world. Everyone at one point is going to have to want XRP because they know how valuable it's going to be, right? It may not look like it right now, but remember, It's always like this, guys. And that move towards that $30-50 mark for XRP has maybe already started. And we can see that April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th April is going to be very, very key and important to see what is going to happen. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.